A Ukrainian surgeon is spending time in central Arkansas learning surgical techniques that can make a big difference to victims of war in his homeland. Channel 7's Ashley Lunningham visited UAMS today to learn more about him. Ashley.
A Ukrainian surgeon has been here in Little Rock for the past month learning from UAMS surgeons here. He is learning a meticulous and difficult surgery. He plans to take that knowledge back to his home country. While a war rages on in his home country, Ukrainian Dr. Yuri Chepurnyi is in Little Rock, honing his skills to help his fellow citizens. Dr. Chepurnyi is learning microsurgery for facial injuries, an intricate technique used by plastic surgeons to reconstruct blood vessels and nerves, a specialized technique that will benefit soldiers who have suffered brutal injuries to their face.
I thought that it could be a great opportunity to improve our knowledge and our skills. We have a great number of such kind of patients.
Their jaws have been blown apart and they need jaw reconstruction in order to be able to open their jaw, to eat and talk. And part of their faces are missing, so they need to reconstruct.
So Dr. Chepurnyi has been observing UAMS Dr. Mauricio Moreno, learning the technique using technology provided by UAMS on cadavers. But with technology in short supply in Ukraine, he's also practicing on chicken thighs.
There's two tiny vessels that are the same size that you would use to sew in a human body. He's learned very quickly, and it's interesting that we use chicken thighs, and that's something he can go back to Ukraine and teach other surgeons, and they have this practice model.
These injuries have not just affected war fighters. Dr. Chepurnyi says the skills he's learning will also benefit his people.
These are not all soldiers, these are civilians. A lot of them are civilians that happen to have, been impacted by a rocket or an explosion.
As a doctor, I have to help people, and I have to provide care for the soldiers in the best way.
UAMS is one of 3 universities here in the United States to set up this type of program teaching Ukrainian surgeons. Dr. Chepurnyi plans to head back to Kyiv at the end of this week. In Little Rock, on your side, I'm Ashley Lunningham.
Okay, Ashley, thank you. Dr. James Sun from UAMS, who you saw in that story, has been to Ukraine twice, volunteering his knowledge and surgical skills. He says he plans to head back in May.